Time for money. That's who's pondering. Yes, not enough money. Money. Name of the game, I guess, in this game. Alright, well, kind of, pays for stuff. Alright, so let's log in. So today's kind of a recap on import-export, specifically on our how to source top range, and how to source any car you want. Alright, so hopefully I'm going to get the car that I want, because I want to fill my collections. Death for You. Perfect. That's the one. Alright guys, so we've covered this in an early episode, so I hope this doesn't bore some of you fans, but I know some people were confused. I still get messages about it, and I just wanted to recap it and show you guys that it's working too, because we're going to actually switch vehicles today. So we're going to exit via vehicle, by our cargo bob. Yeah, so a lot of you guys know that I've watched the previous ones, that I've done Reaper after Reaper after Reaper for a while now, so I've been doing lots of Reapers. I picked them earlier.
You got the details on that car? It should be parked and waiting for you. Just get it back to the warehouse in relatively good shape, and we're good.
Alright. And I got $2,000 for good behavior. I'm a good boy. It's funny what it considers good behavior in this game. Alright, so a little bit of night flying. So I've been using this method for a while, and in a sense we're going to reset this method today, because I'm going to try switching cars, just to show you guys it still works, and just to recap on how to do it for those that don't know. Oh, I don't think I've been to this location in a long time. Yeah, it's a common location. I used to come here all the time, but since I started sourcing Reapers, I haven't got it very often. Yeah, it's in there. Oh, I'll have to bring it out here to be picked up. So it's perfect cargo bob right there. No owners. No owners. Okay, the only downside about this is that I can't pick it up with my cargo bob in here, is that there could be a bomb in here. Easy mission though. But preferably it won't be a bomb. But if you pick up the bomb in your cargo bob, then you can just get away. Yep, you don't have to disarm it or anything. Just drive away. Or fly away, I should say. But if you have to enter the vehicle like I just did, then it sets off the bomb mission, and then you're kind of stuck with it. And you have no time to get out and get in your cargo bob when you're all by yourself. I wonder what happens if a friend picks you up in cargo bob in a bomb mission. I wonder if it matters as long as he keeps flying fast enough. There we go. Trees may be in the way, so just keep backing up. There we go. Up and away. Alright, so let's bring it back to the warehouse. So this might be my last Reaper in a while. Yeah, I've sold many Reapers. Become the Reaper source for the West Coast. I don't know. Probably like millions of dollars worth of Reapers. So today I'm thinking about switching over to the 811. It's a little bit of a faster car. Still good performance, like as far as handling goes. So I'll see how heavy it is compared to the Reaper. One of the reasons I like the Reaper is that the cargo bob can pick it up with ease. It's a nice lightweight vehicle. So keeps the cargo bob speed up, and lift capability is much easier than, say, some of the heavier vehicles. Like we covered in our previous one, you do not want the Roosevelt Valor, if you can help it, if you cargo bob anyway, because that car is very heavy. It will slow you down considerably to pick for your car. Alright, so let's get that Reaper in the warehouse. There you go. Get on. Delivered.
Okay, that's on the books at your warehouse. You've got to use the SecuroServe terminal at the office if you want to go out.
So I usually sell the car right away, unless there's a delay.
We're adding that car to your database.
She calls back, I guess. Alright, so let's go in there and see. I think I can sell. It's always hard to say, because that timer seems to work even when you're offline. Like if you log out and you come back, like say you sold a car and then you were on for 10 more minutes, then you came back online later on, it still has a 10-minute timer left for that full 20 minutes timer. If that makes sense. So basically it's just the timer even is waiting. I see. I haven't sold the car in a while and it's still clocking down. So, but that's okay. Last seconds. Perfect timing. All right, so everybody, so we're going to recap how this works, okay? And, well, kind of, sort of how this works. I can tell you how it works, but I don't know why it works, that's for sure. This is a weird little method, but I can tell you I've been using it for months, and it works really, really well. It works until Rockstar adds more cars or changes the code or something. But for now, I like it, and I hope Rockstar doesn't change it, because it is rather expensive to get to this point in the game, after all. You do have to be a company and then have a warehouse and do all the work of filling what I'm about to tell you. Okay, so this is our collection screen. So stay with me, everybody. Okay, so I know some of you get turned off because they hear collections and they think, oh, I don't need to do those, or I do those. Just follow. Trust me, I don't do collections either. So these collections are just simply a placeholder. So you're just going to be collecting these collections, okay, permanently. Okay, so basically when you buy your warehouse, start getting all your cars and keep any that are on the collection screen. So there's our export screen. These are all of our cars, and they're the exact same ones that are in the collection here. Okay, so here's all the collections. So you want to get all these cars and keep them. Okay, any other cars, just sell them, make your money, and keep waiting for the right ones to show up and keep them. Okay, so here's all the collections, all full. All right, now that the full collections are all full, oddly enough, I do not know why this works, but it does work, that if you get rid of one of these cars, the game will give you another of that same car. Now, not the exact same car, but the exact same type of car. Okay, so there's usually about 3 colors for each car. You'll get one of those 3 colors, but it's basically top range after top range after top range, top money, and whatever car you want, instead of random cars and cars you don't like and things like that. So, like I said, we're gonna stop with the Reapers. I've been doing the Reapers for a long time, and they've been really good to me, so I highly recommend that. And I'm gonna try out the 811, another top range vehicle. Okay, so all my collections are full, as you've seen, and I have no other vehicles than that. That's it. That's all that's in my warehouse. It's just these collections full. Okay, and I usually bring in the car and sell it right away. All right, so let's go to export that. So let's find the 811. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, so export, and we're going to export that. Specialist dealer, of course, for maximum money.
Let's get to work.
And let's get it ready. Okay, so out we go. I'm going to hop in my Cargo Bob. You guys can drive them if you want to. We do, one of my earlier episodes does show how to sell it with no damage when you're on the ground or
the work's
in the air.
been done. Take the car to the buyer and don't let another organization get in the way.
Okay. Let's get over there and pick it up. It's funny, I do this in seconds usually, but whenever you're trying to show somebody. Anyway, you gotta watch that hook and sometimes get underneath it and pull it over instead of hooking on. Okay, so up and away, and let's go sell this car. Make our 80 grand back, or $80,000. So it's 100,000, but you gotta pay 20,000, so it's really 80,000. Usually I fly a little higher. Hurrying my way along. Got a couple of little shots in there. That's okay. Just kind of speeding our way along here. Get back to the office. There we go. 811 delivered. Minus $62. Usually I get 69 for whatever reason. Alright, let's head back to the office.
Okay, we did it. That one's going on the balance sheet for next quarter.
There we go. Alright, so normally, guys, as far as money making goes, I'd usually be off to go to an MC sale if one was ready, or do any kind of maintenance that's needed. I might run some Headhunter right now. Headhunter's a great idea to do that right now, you know, in between that when you're good at it, and or Sightseer if you're not, but otherwise Headhunter's a really good one. In a Buzzard you can complete that in a few minutes when you get good at it, and it gives you that extra couple minutes to slow things down, basically, because basically you'd make some money there, then you'd come in here, source another car, and then by the time you get the car sourced back to the warehouse, you're ready to sell it again, and hopefully none of that 20-minute timer, cooldown timer from our last sale is still there. So hopefully that makes sense. It's kind of like a balance, all these cooldown timers. So you do it in the right order and you're never waiting. You know, you're never waiting at all. You wouldn't even know there's a cooldown timer at all because by the time you get there, it's ready to go, is the idea. All right. So let's log back in, guys, and let's have a look. So we should be getting an 811 if this works right. So vehicle cargo. And let's see, so we're back to 78%. So that's another thing I should show you guys too. So when you have the warehouse in the right amounts, I think it's 32 cars for the collections, but basically it's 78% is what you should see when you have your collections minus one car. So basically when I'm waiting for one car ready to source one, it'll be say 78%. Okay, so if I ever logged out and I forgot, I couldn't remember if there was a car in my warehouse already ready to sell, or if I have to source one, I couldn't remember which way I always left it. Instead of having going to the warehouse to find out, I can just look right here, and if it says 78%, I'm ready to pick another car. If it says more than that, then you got to go sell it. All right, so let's source it. We should see an 811. There we go, 811 top range, midlife. See? So there you go, guys. It still works, and that is how to source top range only, and how to source any car you want.
Got 2 degrees.
All right. And I recommend obviously top range, and I recommend something that you can, that's fast and that's versatile, and you know that you like driving. So for those times, if you are a cargo bob flyer like me, for those times when you have to hit the ground, your cargo bob gets shot down or whatever, you've got something decent to go with. So let's go get our new 811.
Well, this car is being looked after by a professional outfit, shall we say? And they're taking it out to sea. So you're going to need to airlift it out with a cargo bob. Pick up the helicopter, then pick up the car.
Well, that's another reason why it's good to have a cargo bob. Saves you some time on these missions. I'm already in the cargo bob, my own cargo bob. But these barge missions, as I've told you guys before, is probably one of my least favorite missions. I really do not like it. I suppose that's as a solo player, you know. If you had some friends with me, it might not be so bad, but it's just kind of a lengthy mission that's kind of a pain to do it sometimes, depending on which barge mission it is. Alright, everybody, so I'm going to go get that new 811, and that's how to source the top range only. Return to it. So like I said, I don't mean to repeat things, but you know, the other episode I talked about 2 methods, so some people got a little confused, I guess. And I think it was good to have a recap on it because there's been a bunch of patches since then. And yeah, some people still wonder how it is, and some people wonder how I make my money. Well, like I've said before, that's the number one way. That is the backbone to everything I do. You know? And you know, kind of do those as many as you can in between things because there's a 20-minute timer. But you just fit that in between all your other stuff, and at the end of the week, it really shows. Alright. So this is the barge mission that's not as bad as there's one of them where you can't really snipe these guys as a solo player, and it's really annoying because then you basically have to cargo bob it right out of there and get to the shore before your cargo bob gets shot down. It's really a pain. But this one's much better. Oh, missed him. Guy survived. Huh. There's our 811. Four guys. I think that's everything. Body armor. All right. Once you're company, you can get free snacks from your assistant or buy them in the store. But just remember, they eat a lot faster when you're in cover or inside a vehicle. Once you're inside a vehicle, you can eat a whole bunch at once. Just like that. You get your life all filled back up. Oh, I worried that there was a guy. Uh-oh. Like I said, the barge missions are my least favorite mission. Now normally you get altitude, so that you can outrun the helicopters when they show up on this mission. The problem is, though, that if those guys are alive or you can't snipe them, then they'd be shooting you the whole time, and it causes a lot of damage. So, unfortunately, outrunning them is very difficult. It's quite often better to just drop the vehicle and go. But usually I'm more damage than this, so maybe we'll see if we can get a little further. Will we get stars for flying over the base in the middle of this mission? I don't know, I hope not. Let's find out, because I'm not going around right now. Maybe the stars will get rid of those guys. We can call Lester. Nope. Not so lucky. Yeah, and our cargo bob's not going to be able to endure this. As you guys can tell. Okay, well, I think this is as good a place as any. Down you go, 811. Hopefully without too much damage. Angle this way. Have your guns ready. Oof. That was a little too close to my 811 for my liking. And so you guys know you don't need a minigun. You know, any shot through the glass will take out the pilot and you're good. I just like the minigun. But I think a lot of times it actually causes me more time and damage than people think it is. You know? It's fun, but I'm not so sure it's as effectively lethal and fast as other weapons are. So, here we are in the 811. Well, maybe I will talk about it, because this is what I mean about picking your car and why it's good, and why to pick a good car like this one, is because here and there, even when you cargo bob, you end up having to drive. And it's always nice having something that can do good on the road. That's why I like the Reaper. It had great handling. But, and it was very fast, but not necessarily as fast as the 811 is here. Yeah, and when you're out running helicopters, that's handy. There is helicopters back there. I don't know if I should be. Yeah, we'll leave the snacks for now. I don't want to crash if I can help it. I ignore the GPS that way, but you guys probably have different warehouses too. But I find, but feel free to play around with it. You'll find here and there GPS sends you on some routes that are just not to your liking. This way is not my favorite either, but the other way is a way I crash. It's got a hill. But yeah, it's got a little hill and you tend to jump off of it. Yeah. Which is not good for low damage. Alright. Go, 811. Go. Jeez. Oh, she started sliding on the road there. But I always thought in the past, anytime under 2,000 is a good successful run, really. Yeah. And under 10,000 is, you know, on a top range is easily still very, very, very profitable. But, you know, 0 is always better. And a cargo bob usually does that. Not every time, but usually. And it goes.
Boss is here.
Hey. Yeah, good work, man. Keep it up. All right, I haven't been back here to tell you that, but yeah, we're making money. Not enough money, so a little bit harder, but we're doing really good. You know, so good work. Keep it up. Nice. All right.
Half the time I'm standing here like a meat mannequin, not a skilled worker, you know?
Well, I wish there wasn't a 20-minute cooldown timer too. Alright, let's get a pop. Yeah. Get our life back up. For $1, it's actually a pretty good deal. Sprung. Alright. Yeah. So, Somebody cleans around here. Not sure who, but somebody does. There's a vacuum in the corner. Alright, where is our 811 anyway? Where is our... Oh, there it is. Just hiding by the green tarps. Alright. Cool. Alright, everybody. So there's our new 811s. I'm going to do 811s for a little while now and see how that goes. So that's a recap on the how to source top range only. And I hope you guys enjoyed that, and hope it was easier and clearer than the other video was. So, you know, and it shows that it still works in today's times. So, yeah, and you can change your mind, just like I did, to a different car. All right. Of course, you want to make sure the collection's full before you switch the cars. As far as I know, that's part of it. So, works for me. All right, thanks for watching and subscribing, everybody. I'm the Missing Sock. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye. I'm going to go probably run, I don't know, maybe I'll run a quick round of Headhunter and then come back and I should be able to sell that car. Make more money. Take care, everybody.